We're just 2 days away, one weekend, from the Orange Cheeto Dementia Dawn to take power. Monday, which, by the way, is MLK Day as well. So, too bad MLK, because we have to let this Cheeto back in on your holiday. But I have some suggestions. Like, one, do not watch the inauguration. I mean, there's no point, right? We all know he's going to talk bullshit. He's going to lie. He's going to try to say, this is all, a witch hunt, and now I'm back, and the world's going to be better. And there's no point to watch it. I mean, we're obviously going to see the little excerpts from all the different channels, where he said this, he said that, we're going to hear it anyway. So enjoy your Monday and watch something else, right? Or don't watch anything at all. I mean, whatever you want to do. Take a walk. Get drunk. Kind of my solution, but I'm not going to watch. There's no point. I mean, do I want to watch a felon, a rapist, a con man, a two-time impeached former president take office? I mean, it's like, there's no point. Hopefully he gets impeached again in the first 6 months for being stupid. But anyway, I've put together a list of things to do in 2025. Just a little, a little list. It's not anything important. Well, it is important, but it's not like monumental. You can, stop, read it. I'm going to go through it. And then I have also a list of things to do on the positive side in 2025. Because we all have to keep on keeping on, right? So here we go. Number one on the list, stop watching mainstream media. Fox, CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, etc., etc. You know them. Mainstream media. It doesn't matter whether it's MSNBC. They're just, owned by billionaire. Fox, owned by billionaire. ABC, owned by billionaire. It doesn't matter. They're all owned by oligarchs. So there's no point in watching anything they say, because it's not going to be anything critical of Trump. Or they might try to make it critical, but it's not going to be critical. Cancel subscriptions to newspapers that print right-wing propaganda. Now, that's very important, because, see, if they can get the propaganda to you every day, they will put it on the news, on TV. They will put it in the paper. You will be bombarded with propaganda. That's how it works, right? It only works if you get bombarded with it every day. It's called gaslighting. Don't get gaslit. Just cancel the subscription and tell them why. Tell them, I am tired of being gaslit by right-wing propaganda in your newspaper or magazine or whatever it is. Just be honest. Because usually when you cancel, they ask you, well, why did you cancel? Let them know. Also, you'll save a lot of money. I did. I canceled my Google TV. $85 a month. I got myself one of the little HD antennas, hooked it up my TV to get my local channels, my local news, traffic, weather, right? That's what I want. What's happening around my town. I don't give a shit about their long distance, national news, right-wing propaganda. Okay, next. If you have an X or Twitter account, cancel it. Cancel, delete it, move to Blue Sky. There's no point in being on X. Their algorithms are made for you to lose and for right-wing propaganda to win. They will feed more of that bullshit into your feed, and you'll get a lot of bots, replying to everything you say. It's not worth it. Elon Musk owns it. He makes sure that you won't win anything on the left. So just close it and move to Blue Sky. Problem solved. Now, stop trying to unify with Trump, MAGA, GOP, right-wing family, and friends. That's important. How can you have a relationship with someone who voted against everything you stand for and also voted against you personally, right? I mean, if you're retired, they voted against Social Security, Medicare, 401ks. If you're working, they voted for you to lose your Social Security, your Medicare, your 401ks, right? They voted against your union. They don't want you to have a union because you're getting benefits and retirement and higher pay. They want you to lose that. So the oligarchs like Elon Musk, Bezos, all those, to lower your wages, right? They voted against everything about you. If you're LGBTQ, they voted against you. If you're a teacher, they voted against you. They all think you're a commie, something, yada, yada, who knows what's going on in that little squirrel cage they have in their head. So, it's not worth it. For your sanity, stop communicating with these people. Let them live in their fantasy land of fascism and whatever. Next, resist and call out lies and gaslighting every time. Yeah, this is, for the next 4 years, we will be gaslit on every social media, every newspaper, every TV channel, every news channel is just going to be one big gaslight. 24 hours a day. So call it out. While we still have a free speech country, use it. It may not last very long. Write your representative every week. Yeah. Find their email address and the phone number, right? So you can call them and do it every week and let them know how you feel. How do you feel about how they're voting? How do you feel if they're chumming up with Trump or the GOP? I mean, I'm okay with them voting for things that are Democratic, left wing things that benefit us. But if they come with too many strings, right? If we have to compromise the shit out of everything to get one little thing passed, no, it's not worth it. Let them know. Because if you don't, somebody else is. And it may be right-wing people who are, talking to your representative, even if he's a Democrat or she's a Democrat. They need to hear from you. And finally, this is use your dollars to vote when you shop. Yeah. Don't shop at places that vote against you, right? I mean, it's like, I'm going to go there and give my money and their profits by shopping when they openly, right, give money to fascist, Nazi Trump, the GOP, and MAGA? No. I mean, you may not have a choice, right? But if you can find an alternative, right? If you can go a little out of your way, maybe it's a small business, right? Help them. So that's the thing to stop doing or start doing in 2025. Now we have another list. This list is what to do in 2025, right? So this is kind of the same kind of lift, but keep your left friends and expand your network. That's very important. I mean, we all need some form of communication and community, right? We can't just sit in our house alone with no TV, no nothing, right? Find people that think like you. Find new groups and people to enjoy in your life. That's very important. I mean, we need to have people that we enjoy in our life, because life is very short. You don't think it's short when you're 20, 30, maybe even 40, but you start to realize how short it is when you're 50 and 60, or even more. Don't waste your life on people that aren't worth your time. That's an important message. Then, if you get problems financially, right, which could happen under Trump, it could be a very bad situation. Inflation with the tariff and everything else. People may not be able to afford groceries. They may not be able to afford rent anymore. That becomes a very critical crisis in people's lives. Reach out. Reach out. There are many organizations and things that they can even put you in touch with people that can help you. Just don't sit alone and think like, it's the end times. No, it isn't. Then if things get bad emotionally, yeah. I mean, we've already experienced, these emotional problems with this convict being elected, this rapist being elected, this fraudster being elected, this two-time impeached president who tried to overthrow our own government being elected. It's only going to get worse, not better, because he doesn't take office until 12 o'clock on Monday. And imagine what that's going to be like. So, enjoy this weekend, right? Go out, have fun. Because starting Monday, it's going to be a different world. So, take all your vacation days every year. That's very important. Never lose vacation days. That is part of your benefits, right? Paid vacation days. If you leave those and they expire at the end of the year, that's money that you lost. You lost it. You know why? Because if you worked those days, instead of taking vacation days that are paid for, you lost vacation days that were paid for. Sure, you got paid, but you would have got paid anyway. So now you only got paid for working, not for the days that you didn't work for your vacation. The company gets that money back, right? So you lost money, and they made money off of you. Always take all of your vacation days and go international. Do not spend them in the U.S. No matter which state you go to, no matter what is going on, you're still in the U.S. You will know in your mind you're still in the U.S. Trump is still the president there, right? Go international. Go to another country where you're in another country. You don't have to worry about Trump. You don't have to think about Trump. You can just enjoy your vacation. Go to Canada, Mexico, Caribbean, Europe, wherever. Just don't stay in the U.S. because that's not going to help your mental health. So go out. Rejuvenate your mental health. Oh, get a passport. It takes 3 to 6 months now. Apply if you don't have it, because you're going to need it, right? Write your representatives every week. Tell them how you feel. That's the same thing as the other list. You have to always tell them how you feel every week. Get the email. Send them an email. Call the phone number. Say, I don't like this new bill or whatever. Don't vote for it. They need to hear from you. And as always, use your dollars to vote when you shop or travel. You'll get more money when you travel for your dollar than you will in the US with our shady, scam of an economy that the oligarchs have set up. It's not Biden's fault, or that's private gouging. The government can't do a lot about that. There's a little bit they can do, but private gouging is what's happening in the US with our prices. You go to another country, you'll be like, oh my God, why is everything so cheap here? If you don't travel, you'll be surprised. If you do travel, you already know what I'm talking about. No red states. Do not go to a red state. These people all voted against you personally, financially, and your future. And even who you are. They just voted against who you are. That's not freedom, right? So don't spend money in states that voted against you personally. We have one weekend to enjoy. Enjoy your weekend. Go out with friends. Drink some wine, beer, watch a game, gamble, whatever. Just enjoy it. Because starting Monday, we start the clock on 4 years of Trump and the GOP. Be ready. Enjoy your weekend.